So now, how do you advertise this? You know, the Social Universe show is all about online advertising and how to get the word out. What are some of the mechanisms that Chicanos por la Causa uses to get the word out? I mean, obviously you've done a good job on the website. Do you use social media much, or what are some methods that you use to get the word out?
Yeah, we do use social media. Probably not as good as we should be. We have a very active Facebook page, and we have a lot of interaction with people on more than just events. It's really the place for us to provide information, a way to get some feedback from people. So our Facebook page is very active. We've not really gotten into Twitter just yet. And shame on us, because I'm a Twitter fan.
Me too.
The information you get is just, it's instantaneous, it's immediate. So I'm a fan. So it's something I guess we can just we should start pushing. We are on LinkedIn. We do have a fairly active LinkedIn page, but yeah, Facebook is the place where we've been most active.
Okay, very good. And I would I commend and would advocate the heavy use of LinkedIn. It's a slower process, obviously, but for anybody who's trying to fundraise out there, LinkedIn is a good place to be able to know who the decision makers are that might possibly be the ones that would donate and hold those purse strings. On Facebook, it's a little bit harder, you know, you know who the people are interested in your cause, but you don't know if they have the ability to donate. Whereas in LinkedIn, you actually know exactly where they fit, and if it says, you know, head of foundation, all of a sudden they're a good target. With Twitter, we like to link that up and send out messages so that if you do Twitter out some information, it can actually simultaneously, whether you use that or Hootsuite, to be able to send out that same information simultaneously on Facebook and LinkedIn. Do you use YouTube much?
We do. We have a videographer on staff, and so we've been really, I guess, creating a library of all the video of our events and whatnot, and his interviews. So we do have a YouTube page, and we've got probably about 3 years now of just various video segments that you can review.
Great. And that can be very moving. What do you know the name of it? Is it CPLC something?
I think it's just that, it's CPLC.
Give that a try, any of our listeners. Go into YouTube and type in CPLC, or better yet, since YouTube is owned by Google, it acts a lot like it's the third largest search engine in the world, actually. And so if you type in Chicanos por la Causa, I don't think there's a lot of keyword competition. So
you never know.
You never know, absolutely. It is worldwide. I mean, meaning that the web is worldwide, so you never know where you pull in a different language and different aspects may come up. But I would imagine that if they've been labeled with either CPLC or Chicanos por la Causa in the name of the video, then it'll come right up. So I would imagine you can probably see some of these events and what it's like, and the impact that some of these gifts are having on the children and this type of thing. One of the other things that I would advocate is the use of the Facebook cause campaigns. Are you using the actual cause campaign itself?
No.
Okay. That's something, if anybody's listening that's a nonprofit or wants to get involved with a nonprofit, they can be pretty powerful. It's essentially, you need to, obviously you are well established, but somebody who, Facebook, you have to prove to them that you're real, so the 501c3 status, and then they'll put you in as one of the causes that can be donated to. Then, just like YouTube has an embed code, you actually now have an embed code for your cause. So now you can actually have, you can put that on your web page so that people can donate $10 at a time, or $50 at a time, whatever, or say, click here if you want to come to our charity golf tournament, or whatever the case may be. Bookings, events can also be created. So if you created the event, then they can actually book their event and combine it with the cause campaign as well. So a lot of it can be automated. It's free, something that could be a real enhancement to a nonprofit's activities. And as our younger generation gets more and more into the pocketbook side of things, and you know what, I shouldn't even say that. Obama raised about $300 million through targeting young the student groups and did a great job. I think he was the first politician that really connected with the young people through social media, and he was well rewarded with quite a lot of funds that came to him. And most of it was just $10 at a time, you know, that came through from the young kids. So that same mechanism can be utilized. Sometimes well, let me not say that they might swipe mom and dad's credit card, but they will of course get the permission first. But yeah, cause campaigns can be quite powerful. And if you want to get involved with that, we can talk offline a little bit more. But so when you pull all these together, when you have the Facebook event, you have the Facebook cause campaign, and then you have the videos. Facebook is not quite as good about running even though you can put a video up on Facebook, they're not quite as good as YouTube. So just having a link to a YouTube video, but then also on the video, make sure that it has a pop-up that says, you know, here's where you donate, because you don't want to lose them. If they were just about to donate and they get interested, the shiny ball syndrome, you don't want to pull them away from their credit card donating. So you want to design that properly. But anybody who's out there creating cause campaigns, those are always really, really nice. And then the final thing that I want to say, and I want to commend you for, is that having just word of mouth, if people who utilize social media as the only way to get the word out, not the best. The best way is to combine a social media program in conjunction with word of mouth, which you guys have done great on the word of mouth. It looks like we are just about out of time. Max, if you want to one more time give us your website and contact information, that would be great.
Sure. cplc.org is our site, and our contact is 602-257-0700.
Thank you again, Max, for joining us, and cplc.org for all of those that haven't gone there yet. We look forward to tuning in next week to all of our faithful listeners, and for now, signing off.
Thank you.